welcome back to Hands and Bands. We've got a lot going on today. First, before we even get into this money, I wanted to show you the labels my sister made for my kiddos for their binders. Remember, in the last video I showed you those 3 binders I have bought them to start their own sinking funds and savings. So we just did 3 envelopes, which we did save, spend, and then tithes. And then this is my envelope that'll be in my wallet now, or in my binder now, to keep track of the amount that I'm giving them each month. So I have it in one spot to pull from here as their little bank. I'm budgeting $60 a month because they can earn up to $5 a week each. And I think that should give me a good start. Because they already haven't been doing their chores, and so we already not going to have full paychecks, so we'll be fine with this amount. Might as well show how cute those were. And then each has different color, like this teal looking, blue, and then the green as well. So those are super cute, and I appreciate her so much for making those for me. So we are stuffing $2,190 today. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm always excited for these cash stuffing videos, mine or someone else's. Why are you backwards? Why are you ruining my moment? There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna insert some clips as we start talking about this money and how I track with the prop money in these binders. I want to show you how I divide that out into actual accounts, because I have 2 different banks with several different accounts. I know some people do like one giant checking account and they can manage that. That's not me. I commend those people because I get overwhelmed. So for me, I already had 2 separate bank accounts. I didn't go out and do all of these different little things. I basically already had this kind of set up, and so I just was able to determine what was going to go where. So like my kids' money market accounts are already set. I have a checking account that I pay my bills out of. That's my monthly utilities, and then I have different savings accounts for like home purchase, Christmas, emergency funds. Each have their own separate account. And then my kids already had their own checking accounts and savings accounts on top of the money market account. And then lastly, my sinking funds, I wanted all those to be in one spot, separate from what I spend for my bills. I didn't want to mix that together because I didn't want there to be a mistake where I'm pulling, or I thought I had more than I did, and we know how that can go. So $2,190. Let's count it out. So look at my little $1,000 tracker. Look at it. Okay, it's not as good as my $500 ones. I didn't have too many stickers left, but I thought that was cute. So it's my $1,000 tracker. I got a $1,000 tracker. Let's pause. $1,000 tracker. It's my first one. I wasn't even hyped enough for it yet. Let's redo that. Boom. What you know about that? I don't know anything about it until right now. So what you know about that? Okay, I'm over it now. Let's count out 2,190. 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. There we go. 6. 20, 40, 60, 87. 50. I know I had more 50s. What's going on there? 8, 9, 2,000. So that's 2,000 right there. 100, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. 1,000, 2,000, 190. Okay, so I just want to show you very quickly how I budget for July with the money that I had set aside. It's the same amounts that I use normally. I increased groceries to 500 instead, just to give myself more of a buffer. But the rest are pretty much the same. I use my spreadsheet. I type in the numbers so it can add up for me, and then it can total my new balances. And these are the same amounts I'm going to stuff in today's video, but I want to give you a quick view of what I use. Remember I told you about the wallet I had purchased that I did not like? I didn't like it. So I ended up getting this bad boy. We know that I always carry these trackers with me. I'll be wiping these off and putting in those new totals for my July. Grocery I increased, remember, to 500. So I'm going to wipe these off, put the new amounts, take all these receipts out, file those away, and then put these back into my wallet so I can keep track of what I'm spending. But yeah, so I have the space for the change. And those trackers go there. Keep my red pen with me. I'm a Sharpie that wipes off with alcohol. All right. And I'm able to fit everything. So like my kids' IDs and their debit cards, random cards I need to have, all my cards, my IDs, and tons of extra space if I needed it. So this was a much better purchase for me and what I need. I love the color. There's that little stamp that was on the other one, like that friend forever thing. You obviously won't have that here, so I love it, love it, love it. So counted out $2,190, so let's just jump right in. And I did take the chance to update the trackers once the camera died, so we should be good to go. Travel's getting nothing because we did that big stuffing last time of $980, so we're at $1,040. We're good for a trip, and then we'll pick up on the return. Medical's getting 15, and it has 50. So a 10 and a 5, 50, 65, $65. Got that weird that time, but it all adds up. Gifts, I've been in gifts quite a bit lately. It's getting 75, it has 85, 50, 70, 85, and it's getting, what did I already say? 75. So 50, a 20, and a 5. And now we should have our total of 160. 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. My grandmother is turning 100 this weekend, so we'll be getting her a gift. So happy birthday. She does not have YouTube. I'm just saying it because it's nice. Let's see, yearly subscriptions that I pay yearly has 120 and it's getting 40. Now we should have 160. 120, 40, 60. I think my Amazon Prime is the first thing to come up, and I wrote them out, what those are and the dates those come out yearly, so I'm ready. And then once I hit a certain point, let's see if I wrote that down. I did. Once I get to April, I can reduce the amount of stuff to just $20 a month, and it'll even out to make sure I have enough for those items. I already stuffed mine because I have this listed under like my monthly fixed, I guess it's not really fixed, but my cash envelopes, but I just keep track of it here. So like when I do my gas, my groceries, all of those on the spreadsheet, this is the only one that I put in here just in case I have rollover. It helps me to track that since I wipe off the rest of those little trackers. Also, it's not getting stuff this time, but it has 20, just that 120 in there. Pets is getting stuff. Oh my goodness, I spent like $400 in pets this month, just like registration and food and grooming and shots and medication, but we're still okay. We had 80, so we're going to add 100. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Add 100, 120, 40, 60, 80. That little sucker is expensive, but I love him. Car is going to get 50, and then it'll bring us to 300. So it should be 250. 1, 2, 50. Add a 50. 1, 2, 50, 300. Next is school. School includes my kids, anything they need for school or anything that I may need for my classroom. So covers quite a bit, and it covers any activities or fees we may have as well, so I try to keep this kind of bulky. It is getting 40 today. I should have 367. 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. Adding in 20. Now we should have 407. 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 400, 405, 406, 407. And then technology, and that includes things that I need to purchase, like even if it's just a charger cable, you know. So obviously my goal is one day to upgrade my iPhone 7, but I'm not going to stress over it. I'll add in as I can. We're adding 15 to the 15 we already have. Is that 10? And that 5. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So that's it for that binder. And then the new one, because I separated them out, is my no, meaning no, you shouldn't be in here taking any money out. Lily and Gabby are only getting 20 this time, and David's going to get 40 to try to help him reach their amounts. They all match. She has 335. 1, 2, 3, 20, 35. We're adding in a 20. Brings us to 355, 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 350, 355. And again, I use all prop money. My money stays in the bank. It's direct deposited. I pay my bills from my accounts. I rarely handle cash, but today I will show you how my funds and my binders sync to my actual bank account numbers, just in case you're curious. And then Gabby has 336, 100, 200, 300, 320, 330, 335, 336, and we're adding in a 20 to give her 356. 1, 2, 3, 320, 340, 350, 355, 356. And then David will be receiving the $40 today to help him kind of even out and reach their amounts. So he's 253, 1, 2, 50, 1, 2, and 3, and we'll add in 2 20s today. And that'll give him 293. 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 291, 292, 293. And then home purchase will get 50. Yes, it has 625. We're adding 50. That's my 500 placeholder. Technical difficulties and my camera died, but I am back. It has been a day. I'm going to insert a picture of my son's ceiling of his bedroom. 4 a.m. I hear a loud crash and the drywall had just fallen, and it was like, you can tell it was already a patch job because it was like a perfect piece, and slammed against his dresser. I put buckets down in case his water came crashing out. I don't even know, like, the carpet is soaked, obviously the water did come down, but it seemed like it was more drywall and mess and that insulation junk that stinks when it's wet and blah. So I cleaned it all up after the guy came. We didn't have air all day. It's triple-degree weather here. He finally came, he repaired everything, cleaned it all up, so now I'm just waiting for the drywall repair people to call me so we can get that taken care of. But that's the type of day I'm having. And let me even check to see if the camera was recording that time. It is. Okay. So we had stopped at home purchase. And we are at 625, 550, 620, 625. Adding in a 50 should give us 675, 500, 600, 650, 675. I keep emergency at the same amount, and so it's also getting 50. It's at 625 as well, and so it'll also jump to 675. 500, 550, 600, 620, 625. 500, 600, 650, 670, 675. And then Christmas is I was saying that's my Christmas list. I got the idea from Yarielaly Budgets. I'll post her information in the description box, is what she said she did, listing out everyone she plans to buy for Christmas, and then putting the gifts she would like to buy for them and looking up the prices and then getting an idea of how much she needs for Christmas. I thought that was genius because I kind of been winging it for my Christmas budget and goal, and so I decided to make a list of people that I know I'm going to purchase for Christmas and set a max amount that I will spend, and that's my budget. So I've got a $1,000 goal to reach to make sure I have enough for all the folks on my list. And we have 235, 1, 2, 20, 25, 30, 35, and we're adding in 125 today, leaving us with 360. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I figured if I do about 125 to 150-ish each time, I should be good. I think that's what I said. I don't remember. It'll work out. And then extra debt payment is getting 50, and it has 100 in there. So we'll just add in this 50 for 150. 1 month ahead has, this is the big one. Here we go. It has 40, and it's going to get the rest of this, which should be 1,500. Let's count it. 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 40. So that's awesome. Again, I will continue to stuff any extra checks I receive this summer. So I'll still get a couple more paychecks, and I will put the bulk of them in here in 1 month ahead, and then I will stuff a few other categories once I reach my goal for my 1 month ahead fund. And that's it, everybody. I appreciate you all for watching to the end, for subscribing, for supporting. And I try to shout out somebody every time and thank them, or like I did today, spotlight Yarielaly Budgets. Check her out. But thanks again. Thanks for watching. Support one another and have a good day. Bye.